Thandolwethu, East Coast Radio.
I went to bed last night with the greatest smile on my face. You can ask Sihle. I've been annoying all morning because one of my favorite humans is in the building, Mr. Arnold Phillips, that we know as Aewon Wolf. Good morning and welcome back.
Good morning, Thandolwethu. You're one of my favorite people too.
Ah, thank you, my honey. Thank you. Let's just get into it, right? When your career took off, it was huge, not only for you but for the Wolf Pack as well. And then after that, you just went quiet, but not quiet in terms of like your life, because you've been traveling so much, you've been doing amazing things. Why did we take the break?
We took the break because I had to figure out who I was.
Right.
Because I realized that I had a big platform, and I realized I was reaching a lot of people and had a lot of influence at a point. So I had to make sure that that influence was doing the right thing, because I was not exactly happy at that point, at the biggest point of my influence. So I was just like, okay, if I'm advertising and selling this and it's not doing it for me, I'm setting up a whole bunch of other people in the wrong way.
Yes.
So I just decided, you know what, let me focus on myself. Let me focus on what I can figure out myself through my own journey, what makes me happy and what actually takes care of my soul and my spirit and puts me in a good place before I come back and use my platform and reach kids and a lot of other people, even adults as well, like, and give them something that's actually going to benefit them versus just trying to self-gratify. Because I wasn't winning with that. That wasn't where my heart was. Okay,
just like Holly Ray, I like to go deeper. So I just need to know. I just need to know something. Like, what was it that wasn't making you happy? Because from the outside, you had it all.
Yeah.
You were touring. Everybody wanted to work with you. Wherever you went, it was like, oh, like, you know. We sing videos of you and the missus, you know, you still got that going. So what was it that made you so unhappy?
I mean, at that point, I wasn't even like with the missus yet.
Okay.
so it was just me trying to live that rock star lifestyle that I always thought was what I wanted. And I always thought that was what success means.
Yes.
And the definition of success is having, you know, millions in your bank account and touring and doing all these, ticking all these typical boxes that you've always been told is success. And then I realized, well, if it's called success and everyone thinks it's successful, but yet I'm not happy and I'm always looking at the next, because you always can be more successful. You can always get more. Like if you're chasing numbers, I think someone said, I'm not sure if it was Gandhi or someone said, if you're chasing numbers never end. I think it was actually Bob Marley.
Yes, I think it was Bob Marley.
You can never find happiness because there is no end to numbers.
Yeah,
like
it's infinite.
You can get 1 million and then next you're going to say, well, I need 1 billion. And then you get 1 billion and then next I say, I need 1 trillion. You know, it's like there's always something you can achieve more. I think Jeff Bezos is unhappy, like, from what is going on in his life, and he's the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and he's going through a lot of stuff and he's talked about it as well. And it's like, this is the richest man in the world. So by definition, what is success then?
Yeah.
So for me, I just decided success is to be at peace, you know? It's to be at peace with myself and to be happy with myself and actually be real with myself and actually challenge myself that what makes me happy, genuinely happy. It might not be what I think makes me happy or what I've been told makes me happy, but honestly, there is no clear answer to it.
Yeah.
But at least I know where I'm at right now. I'm in a constant state, or at least a constant state of peace.
Oh, that is so beautiful. This is why you're one of my favorite humans. Like, we actually don't even have to play music. We could talk all day. But obviously now, when you change, so do the people around you.
Yeah, that's very real.
How was that for you? Because you have to let go of people that have been there. But it's important to realize, Uguti, sometimes it's important for us to meet people where they're at.
Yeah.
So since you've gone on, some people haven't moved up with you. So how did you deal with that?
So basically, I love everybody that I've interacted with. Like I have no hate for anyone. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm not in any way thinking of negatively of anyone else. It's a matter of there's certain, I think Lauryn Hill said there's black holes. Some people are black holes because of the experiences of what they've gone through and the hurt that they've experienced.
Yes.
So with black holes, they naturally want to drag in light and they want to absorb it and make it dark and remove it from existence.
Yeah.
So there's people that are gonna be like that, whether they like it or not. It's not intentional, so you can't hate them for what they are.
Yeah.
But you need to avoid them.
Yes.
And you need to navigate. And you need to be able to distance yourself because they can drag you into their
exactly.
darkness.
And sometimes when you're avoiding people, you're not only doing it for your sake,
yes,
but you're doing it for their sake as well.
Very real. True.
You know?
It actually, that is the case, because if you get dragged into their darkness, you're not helping them. You can't help them.
Mm-mm.
They have to fix themselves. A lot of people need, like, you. I can put you like through the course and teach you everything and like literally give you all the answers to the universe, but it doesn't mean you're gonna change.
Yeah.
You have to decide and say, well, based on what I'm seeing going on in your life, maybe there's a couple of things that are wrong in me that I need to fix to get to where you are, because I can see it.
Yeah.
And if I'm like trying to force you, you can fight me the whole way and not even like realize that, you've been so busy fighting me, you're not seeing the problems in your life.
You know, there's something that Dr. Phil says that's one of my favorites. He says that his father used to say, like, if I don't like you, all right, his father never used to say, I don't like Aewon. He used to say, there's something about me in Aewon that I don't like.
Oh, that's powerful.
That has always stayed with me. So whenever I meet somebody I don't like them, I know that it's something about me that they are reflecting to me that I don't like.
Yes.
You a reminder, like, I don't want to think about that right now. But we have to think about paying the bills. It is now 10:33, and we're going to come back with Aewon Wolf interview. Sisha, don't you want to play cameraman there? Like, or is it cool? Like, we need to make sure our guest is happy. We're welcoming Aewon Wolf back into the industry. So you say I'm back.
Yeah.
And the response?
The response has been positive in the most part. What's crazy is that there's a lot of people that like didn't even know that I left, which is pretty funny. Like, 'cause I think I was pretty loud about it at some point. When I first like decided to pull back, and I kept quiet. I didn't even tell anyone. I didn't make any news about it. And then like I went through a period where I was like, okay, maybe I should just make it clear that I'm not here. Like if I'm doing something, it's usually a favor for someone. If I'm doing something, it's usually just because it's just for the sake. I'm doing it for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Or it's not really about business. You know what I mean? If I dropped the song, it was just because I want to drop a song. I'd never like followed up. I would drop music randomly and then just leave it there. And and that was okay for me because I was doing it for the fun and the love.
And the love, yeah.
I was focused on total other things, like on myself, like I said. So when I said I'm back, some people were like, oh, but dude, I've been seeing you like around. You're still doing like the warehouse. And I'm like, yeah, that was me finding myself. And you just paid attention, and I appreciate people like that because it's one thing being a full-time musician and being in the music business, and you have to promote, you have to do the tours, you have to do all these things that keep you relevant. But it's another thing when you have like people who want to check on you. You know, that I appreciate that a lot more than people who only accept what's being given to them by the media or what's being like force-fed to them over and over and over again, because it's like we live in a world of top 10.
Yes.
It's like if you're not in the top 10, you don't exist. And that's such a boring world.
Yeah. Because I wanted to ask you actually that when people were like, and you're like, I'm back, and like, we had no idea that you left. How did that make you feel? Because you see, ego will tell you to take that personally.
Yeah.
But in actual fact, people are so not in tune with you in that way that you would like them to be. All they want from you is music.
Exactly.
So when you're going through that you don't
something
exist.
deeper,
yeah.
So one thing I've learned is that you're gonna have a lot of, you can take anything in any way. Perception is a very powerful thing. It's like you have the power to perceive anything any way you want to perceive. Yeah. So and especially social media, in the world of social media where there's always shots and people trying to take, jabs at each other and stuff like that. You can take a lot of negative from social media, or you can take a lot of negative from the internet. or you can take it as a positive.
Yeah.
And you can flip everything to be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
And it's like there's nothing anyone can stop you about that, because it's your life that you choose how to perceive it and how to take it. So it's like I've decided, like, there is no such thing as negative.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if someone comes at me and they hurting, there's something that's going through their lives, whatever, I'm going to take what they say and say, okay, that's nice, but I know you're going through something. Like, do you need help, bro? Like, is there something that I can do for you besides?
Listen, don't you want to move in with me? Listen, no. We don't even have to share a room. I just need somebody every day who's just going to remind me all of this, because it's so easy for us to forget how important you are to you. Simple things like that. Yeah. And we're so busy with the fanfare of everything that's happening on social media that we don't have these discussions. Like, when's the last time somebody asked you, how you doing? Not exactly how are you, but how you really doing? Where you felt safe enough to say, I'm actually not doing okay.
Exactly.
We don't have that.
We don't.
It's just protocol. Hey, how you? Have you noticed I used to do this trick where I wouldn't ask somebody how they're doing. I'd say something else, but they would automatically respond with, I'm fine, and how are you? So you're not listening to me.
That's
it's just protocol.
Clever. That's clever.
It's just protocol.
It's we train this way.
Yeah.
It's a years and years of conditioning. It's something that humanity is not going to get over anytime soon.
Yeah.
But at least we live in an information era where we can at least teach each other and talk to each other and actually get better.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the music. When is it dropping? Where can people find it? Because you're back in the game.
Yes. Let's just start off with the video. Like, if you go on YouTube right now, go on YouTube and search Aewon Wolf. That's AEWON Wolf. Cool Kids. That video will, I don't want to toot my own horn, but that video right there, like, will tell you everything. Will tell you everything you need to know about me right now.
Wow, stunning.
And just watch that video, and if it doesn't, like, strike a chord with you, then I don't know. But
then you're not ready.
Then you're not ready. Then don't follow me in anything else. Yeah. Like, if you don't understand what
sometimes people are not ready. Like, you know, when there was this whole West Coast, East Coast thing, I never could relate to Pac.
Oh.
I couldn't. But then when I got older, when I was ready.
You got it.
You know? And it's not taking nothing away from Notorious B.I.G. Still my favorite rapper. Yeah. But at that time, it's what I needed. Yes. It's what I could tune into. Yes. So maybe somebody will watch it and they might not feel connected.
Yeah.
But a couple of months down the line, they'll be like, wait a minute. Young internet cuts. Everything has time. Even books. Somebody will give me a book. I won't read it for a year. Yeah. It's because I'm not ready.
Very true.
Yeah, man.
Very true.
Aewon, thank you so much for coming through today. Any parting words for us?
I mean, show love, man. Just be about love, spread love, and just give love in your own life. Like, that's such an important thing. Like, if we don't focus on love, the world's going to carry on in the path it's at, and it's not a good path right now.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So the message is love, and love directly translated is Thando, and I'm Thandolwethu.
Yep.
See what I did there?
Thandolwethu, weekdays 9 till noon, East Coast Radio.